finally done with the quarantine process for the guppies. I think 3 females to 1 male is the best ratio. Speaking of basketball, shout out the bubble. There you go. What is going on, guys? I know you've been waiting for this video for a hot minute. We are finally done with the quarantine process for the guppies, so we are gonna finally add it to this tank right here. And pardon the mess, I'm still trying to set up this other rack. Right now I'm using it as storage, but I'll fix that later. Let me show you how I've been quarantining these guppies. So as you can see in there, basically I have 4 guppies in there. 1 male, 3 females. Put them through the med trio. As you can see here, we have the AQUASCAPED, and we also have Marathon as well as Pharmaquatics. I do a video on my quarantine process, but I basically replicated what they do in the current co-op. So I put that in there. I also put, what is it? I also put a bit of the salt in there, just to add that extra to this quarantine process. As you can see, no filtration. I just put an air stone, and I also fed these fish flakes by Everything Aquatic, levamisol flake. Originally, I didn't think I was gonna be adding any levamisol, but live berry disease is no joke, guys. So I dosed them with those meds, and I basically water change every other day since there isn't any filtration going on in here. I am going to be using this tank as my quarantine tank, but I need to move it down here once I take care of these fish. So we are going to add the guppies to this tank, and as you can see, I have a little female beta in here, a wild beta, and I've just been keeping her in there to keep the cycle going. I have over there sponge filter going through. It's really cool though. I've been, as bad as it sounds, I've been actually crushing these pest snails and having her eat them. She really likes them. And that's basically what I've been doing to feed her, and she's been growing pretty well. She definitely is a feisty one, being a wild type, so I am gonna move her to a different tank. Before I do that, I need to pull out the water from here, start a drip line using this, acclimate these guppies to this water. One of the things I realized is that live berry disease is no joke, especially coming from my experience where majority of my fish keeping had been beta fish or betta fish or whatever. Guppies are a lot more sensitive. When people say that they are pretty hardy, they are, but they are definitely not as hardy as beta fish, that is for sure. So I'm going to take every precaution. I'm going to drip acclimate them to my tank, and then we shall put them into the tank once and for all. But before I do that, let me just take care of this crazy mess. I hate when I'm making this. And bam! How's it look? Yeah, it's nighttime already, so this definitely took a while. I got kind of distracted, started playing basketball. Speaking of basketball, shout out the bubble. So now that everything is finally clean, oh, and also this distracted me. I spent the afternoon actually painting these from black to white. My build is almost complete. If you guys want to know about my recording setup, let me know. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But yeah, on to acclimating the guppies. So first, we need to take out the dirty water here before these guppies get ammonia poisoning. In the process of siphoning out the water. Oh, let me turn off this heater before that explodes on us. So I fed them the levamisol flake yesterday or 2 days ago, which is why they pooped a lot. It looks like good job. Now, I just need to set up the drip system for this. I just used some tubing plus This valve right here is pretty helpful because you can control the rate at which the water drops for the acclimation. Plants are very helpful. I definitely recommend you guys get a bunch of these. So now I just have to suck through this. Hopefully I don't swallow anything. And we will drip acclimate for approximately 20 minutes. Also, I did change, pretty sweaty. I feel like I'm always in a cutoff tee, but these are most comfortable for me, so don't judge. Okay, so the water is dripping. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little too fast for my liking. There you go. So I'm gonna drip acclimate for around, I said 20 minutes, but I'll probably do 30 minutes because honestly, I didn't eat dinner yet. So I'm gonna eat dinner while this thing acclimates. Wait, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna watch that, and then we are gonna plop those into that.
Sit down.
I feel like the beta that's in this tank knows that I'm gonna be removing her because I have not seen her ever since I put this in here. Sorry, little lady, but you gotta move. So I think it's been about 40-ish minutes. And the height of the water has doubled at least from what I saw. Oh yeah, just as a quick tip, I think 3 females to 1 male is the best ratio that you could have if you are going to be creating a tank, just so that the male can be evenly distributed throughout the females and the females won't get too stressed out. So I'm going to add the guppies to the tank. I'll switch to the better lens. Enough of me talking for the rest of the video. I'm just going to create some B-roll for the guppies.